home alone tonight. Your eyes, Pacific blue light. Whatever happens, yeah, I'll be alright with you. Just say home alone tonight. Your eyes, Pacific blue light. With you by my side, let's just stay home alone tonight. Your eyes, Pacific blue light. Whatever happens, yeah, I'll be alright with you by my side. Let's just stay home alone tonight. Your eyes, Pacific blue light. Whatever happens, yeah, I'll be alright with you by my side, with you by my side. Let's just stay home alone tonight. Your eyes, Pacific blue light. Whatever happens, yeah, I'll be alright with you by my side, with you by my side, with you by my side. Chasing dreams, walk too far, like in 1984. Take my hand, let's get lost, like in 1984. Cold beer and blue nights, the band plays till sunrise. Yeah, chasing dreams, walk too far, like in 1984. Take my hand, let's get lost, like in 1984. Cold beer and blue nights, the band plays till sunrise, like in 1984. Like in 1984. Like in 1984. Back in 1984. 1984. Like in 1984. Like in.
Hi everyone, good morning. I hope all are doing well. Just give me thumbs up or something, some reaction if you are able to. Please give me confirmation if you guys are able to hear me. Okay, thank you. So, yeah. First, I just want to understand any questions or concerns still you guys have or like on yesterday's session. Just raise your hands before starting our session today. Let's discuss and clear out that, and then we'll start the new things which we planned for today. Okay, just raise your hands if you have any questions or concerns, any doubts, and yeah. So Pavani, yes, Pavani, you're now allowed to talk. Pavani. Okay. Not available, I think so. Let's pick Sairam.
Hi, Lakshmi. Very good morning.
Hey, hi. Yes, Sairam.
Actually, this is my first class. I have not attended yesterday, but
Okay.
I took a glimpse of the recording. I just
Okay.
wanted to know. Basically, I'm from pharma background. I have done my M pharmacy. So,
Mm-hmm.
learning this Power BI will help me or not? Because I don't know any languages or I don't know C, C++, anything. So basically,
Okay.
I'm from pharma background, right? So I just wanted to know how this will improve my career or how can I take a leap into this? So I just
Yes,
want.
Sriram. Yeah. So you're completely planning to switch into IT, right?
Yes,
Okay. So yes, this will help a lot. And even as I mentioned in yesterday's sessions, we don't need much knowledge on the language side, like SQL or Python something. So we are like basic things required, which we are going to discuss in this session itself. Session in the sense like in our Power BI training itself, the basic SQL training, which is going to be like helpful for Power BI. That
uh,
is fine. Yeah.
so this will be okay. I can switch with this training into IT, right?
Yes. Yes. But
Okay.
you have to do some like are you able to hear me? Hello, sir. Sriram?
Hello. Yeah,
Yes.
Lakshmi. Sorry.
Okay. So see, every day we are going to discuss some concepts, right? New concepts. You have to explore on that more on it
Oh,
every day. And then because you're completely new background, right?
yes,
So
yes.
you have to do hard work from your end as well. And whatever we are discussing here, just practice. And then yes, you'll be good in that.
Oh, okay. That's great to hear. And will there be any like real-time projects we can work on after this training or
In
any
this
job
session, no,
options?
we not yet planned. I'll let you know, okay, if anything
Yeah.
we plan for it. But yeah, project life cycle, we are going to discuss how it is going to be in real time, but not like entire project I'm going to assign to you guys and then you are doing some work on it. Not like that. But yeah, I have a plan for that, like project life cycle, how it is going to be once we enter into the organization, how we have to get the information, like requirements from the stakeholders, how it is going to be, how we have to start the development on Power BI initially. These are all things, yes, we are discussing about it. I think so that is enough for you.
Oh, okay, okay. And Lakshmi, just one last thing.
Hmm.
Is it possible for me to get into this IT industry with this Power BI as a fresher, or do I need to put some experience, things like that? Because
It's
currently I'm working for Amazon, just in a
Mhm.
customer support thing.
So you
So-
can do one thing. See, as you already in Amazon, I think so. Amazon also using Power BI
Oh,
from outside vendors. I heard that, but yeah, I'm not sure about it. You can talk with your manager and switching the career into this. Okay, once you're done with your training session or once you are good with the Power BI, then yes, within the organization itself, you can switch.
okay. What if I just need to go outside this organization and join a new organization?
Then good.
Can
I'm not sure how we have a calls for freshers, but yeah, for experience, minimum 2 or 3 plus, yes, we have a calls for it.
okay. Oh, okay, Lakshmi. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
There are other guys as well. Shubhashis.
Hi, Lakshmi. Good
Yeah,
morning.
Good morning. Very good morning. Yes.
Yeah, the thing is that, as you know, I have already told you that my background is from BI, right? So I have experience on other tools like Cognos, Informatica, you can say, and even in Anaplan budgeting, forecasting, Cognos TM1 also I have experience. So I want to switch to Power BI because I'm not getting
I
much
think so
call
yesterday
on.
we discussed about it, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
only learning Power BI is enough, or any other things?
Learning Power BI is with a
I have so much
basic
tool in
knowledge of
my
SQL.
resume already, right? So much
Yeah.
like Cognos, Anaplan. Anaplan also I'm working right now, okay, in Anaplan. But
Yes.
I'm not getting so much call into Anaplan. Like into Power BI, but huge amount of vacancies there as I
Yeah.
heard and as I analyze the market situation.
Yes, yes.
So
So you
I
can
just want,
add a Power BI and SQL also, the one which we are discussing. The basic knowledge which is required, I already mentioned in the call multiple times. Basic knowledge which is required for Power BI on SQL.
and
Yes, we
yeah,
are going
and
to discuss on it. Put SQL and Power BI both into your resume and then try for it once our training is done.
and another thing, it's a personal thing. Can I ask, like, what kind of packages they are offering? Like, I'm getting.
Packages are dependent. See, few
Like-
companies are, for example,
Yeah.
NetApp is
Yeah.
there. Okay. For
Yeah.
3 years itself, they are offering 30L per annum.
Yeah,
For 3
currently
years.
I'm getting
It depends on
25
organization.
plus kind of things.
It
So-
depends on organization,
Okay,
the one which we are choosing.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
So basically for experienced guys, they are offering, right? Enough, right? Okay.
Yes, I mentioned, no? For 3 years was
Yeah.
how much we expect? For 3 years, 3 into 2 or 3 into 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But beyond that, also organizations are offering because it has that much demand.
Yeah, got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Franco Cuba, you are now allowed to talk. Unmute yourself.
Hi.
Hey, hi.
Lakshmi. Good evening. Good morning.
Yes. You are from?
I'm in the US.
Oh, okay.
This is the first session I'm joining, but I just wanted to know how many sessions have I missed?
Just one session. Yesterday only we started. That session recordings are available. You can go through our website. You can get the video. It's just basic things we discuss, how the architecture of Power BI and how it is.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
That's all. I just wanted to know how many sessions I missed.
Cool. Pavani, still you're raising your hand. Just unmute. If you have any questions, just unmute yourself and then talk, please. Otherwise, I'll start the session. Okay. Apara.
Yeah, hi Lakshmi.
Hey, hi.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
I want to know about, do you provide any sample resumes and any interview questions after completion of this course?
Interview questions, yes, I can, but sample resumes, maybe you can find it in Google, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
That means
yeah.
why? Because previous, I learned AWS in this Logic Labs. So they provided some sample resumes. So is
I'll
that-
try if I have anything, definitely I'll share with you guys. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yep. Okay, we are good with the questions. Then yes, let's start with the Power BI. I think it's been 15 minutes. Okay. So first overview of desktop, like let's open the Power BI. I hope all of you all installed Power BI desktop in your local systems. Let me open. You can check, like, you can press Windows, search for a Power BI. If it is existed, yes, it will. So case. Okay. This is what the Power BI, let me move that into down. Yes. So this is how it looks, the Power BI desktop once we entered into this. So we don't have data here. We didn't load anything at. So I just want to discuss about the first layout of this, and then let's go into the Power Query editor. Okay, so as I mentioned yesterday, so here we have a 3 tabs, which are going to be our reporting view and the data view and model view. Okay, this is a report view, which is going to be add all the visualization based on the requirement from stakeholders. We are adding all the visuals. So these are all basic visuals which are available already. And if we require, like, sometimes the requirement which is there, that is not fit with these visuals. So what we can do, we can get more visuals from market. We have that option as well here. We can use this option. And here you can see build visuals and format your report page. So all the things format, how we have in Excel and PowerPoint and Word, how we have the formatting things. No, it's a similar kind of, all the format things are available here. And here we have a visual style. And the second thing I have to discuss here you can see filter pan, right? So sometimes it may hide, just you can go into the view and check this one.
Hello.
So if I
Yeah. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not able to see it's not refreshing the pages, I think. It's only showing overview of desktop, various data connections.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that? Sorry. Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you. Let me stop sharing and then start regarding. Now, is it visible?
Yeah. Now it's visible. Yeah.
Okay, sorry for that. Let's start from, okay. So this is what the Power BI desktop, how it looks. So how you can get it once installed, just press on window, search for Power BI. It will give you the pop-up if you have Power BI. If not, go to Google, search for Power BI desktop download. You can download it as we show already in the yesterday session. Okay, so this is how it looks layout. As I mentioned, the 3 things are available here, 3 views, which is reporting view and data view. So currently we don't have any data. That's why it's looking empty. Otherwise it would be like a Excel, columns and rows. Okay, so this is a relationship modeling view. Okay, where we are building our relationship between the tables. And the next one I have to discuss with you guys, the properties. Sorry, let me go into the view visualization. So these are all the default visuals are available. Okay, so we can use most of the stuff will go with this. If not, we have other visuals also, we can get it from the market. So get more visuals. If you click, see here, Eclipse, 3 Eclipse are available here. So if you press here, it will ask you to get more visuals from market. Go there. I'll show you this option later once we enter into once we loaded the data into Power BI. Okay. And this is how the visualizations part, and coming to here, this format things, how we have in PPT, how we have in Word documents, how we have in Excel, the formatting things are same, right? Giving colors, size, font, everything. So that and all, we have to use this option. Okay, font your report page. And there is one more thing is filter. So this filter, again, for few reports, it is not going to be visible. In that case, don't worry. Just go here into view and select this. So automatically, see, right now it is not visible. If I check this, yes, I'm able to view this filter. Even same thing. If we are going to without this, for example, we don't have a filter pan. If we publish this report into surveys, that is not going to be visible for the users. Okay. If you check only, it is visible for the users. Okay. So this is Power BI desktop. And let's go with the get data connections. Okay. So here we have options to connect data sources. As we discussed, there are many sources we can connect. It's based on requirement. With my experience, we are using mostly like a SharePoint, SQL databases, now Azure also. Okay, cloud databases. We are connecting CSV files. Yes, we are connecting. And sometimes we may require to connect SAP and Anaplan as well. Okay, so that's how. I'm just going to discuss about the like a major things which we are using in regular in our regular life cycle. Okay, so if you go to home, get data. So get data, here you can see all the options. See Excel workbook, Power BI data sets, data flows, Dataverse, SQL Server, analysis services, text CSV, web, OData feed, blank query. And if you click on more, you can see more on it. Okay, let's wait for a few seconds. It will pop up. Yeah. So you can see here IBM DB2, we can connect MySQL databases. You can see here SAP also. So for these few setups are required into our system for SAP HANA databases. That needs to be do. And yes, BigQueries, Google BigQueries, we can connect. You can see a lot of data connections are available. Azure DevOps, I think so few are from DevOps background as well, right? So they can utilize this if it is required. CBI connections, there are many. You can explore this. You can get to know how we can utilize this. But mostly we are using the SharePoint, SQL Server analysis services. Yes, sometimes SQL Server databases. Yes, folder we are using and CSV files also. Yes. Okay, Anaplan and Azure as well. Okay. So here, this entire, it will show all the connections. Again, they are segregated with the files. Files means like Excel files, CSV, XML, JSON, folders, PDF, like the SharePoint folders. So these are all connections are available in file. And if you go databases, here you can see all the database connections, SQL Server databases, SQL Server analysis service. So SQL Server analysis service means here we may have like, SSIS, SSAS are available in MSPA, part of MSPA. Okay, so SSAS, if we build data model into SSA by using SSAS, and then we can connect that data model from Power BI by using this option. That is going to be live connection. So in that time, this modeling view is available now. This model view we are not going to use to give a relationship because this modeling part is going to be happening in SSAS itself. It is just enable only report view and the data view. We can't modify anything here. We want to add any columns, any measures, everything you have to do it in analysis service itself. Okay, that's how it is. And Oracle database, yes, these are all things are available. You can go through with this. Okay, but yeah, as I mentioned, we are not going to utilize all the things. It depends on. Okay. Power platforms. So Power BI dataset. Power BI dataset is not a different concept. Okay. So for example, I have one Power BI file, one Power BI report. If I publish that report into Power BI service, it is going to be split two types. One is Power BI report, another one is dataset. Okay. It is going to be split that into two parts. So that dataset I can use in another report also if you are going to use the same model. Okay, in that case, we are going to with the Power BI data set. And data formats, Power BI data flows. Yeah, this data flows also we used to build in Power BI service. We are using Power BI service file. So Dataverse, as we know, it is coming from Power Apps and all. And let's go into Azure. Yeah, so Azure SQL Database, this we use, like commonly we are using this one, and Azure Synapse Analytics SQL. So these two we are using commonly. And yes, there are many things which are available. We can utilize those also. Okay, online services. If we come into the online services, yes, SharePoint. Regularly, we are using SharePoint because everything is not coming from the databases or from ERP systems. So there are few things which are shared by business. So those things we are uploading into SharePoint, and from there we are fetching, because if we place in our local systems, we don't know, like after few days we are going to be in organization or not, right? That's the reason we are maintaining SharePoint location and we are keeping there all the files. Okay, that's it. Even so, Salesforce also we can connect, Salesforce reports we can connect here. Okay, there are other things as well. So web, again, this is also for SharePoint location, SharePoint list. So this is going to be only for one file. This is going to be for multiple files. Okay, when there is a one more thing, which is called folder, SharePoint folder. Okay, as I mentioned yesterday, few things we can get it. Python script also we can use, and R script also we are using. Okay, and Anaplan you can see here. Okay, Anaplan link we have to provide, and if you click on here, it will ask few things. Okay, let's continue. See, API URL and Anaplan auth URL we have to place here. So if you have access, all the workspaces and reports, it will show list of that, and then we can connect for it. Okay, that's how. Sorry. So this is get data. We are going to discuss few things, like the things which are using regularly once we started loading the data. Okay, cool. So I saw few members are raising hands. Let's, okay. Shatish, yes, any questions from your end?
Hi, Lakshmi.
Hey, hi.
Yeah, actually, while you are saying the class, so please any provide the notes like that, because only saying the words, I'm unable to remind the words, right?
Notes in the sense?
In the sense, means notepad when you are explaining the class.
So this PPT, yes, we are sharing, and there are a few things also.
No. Actually, when you are get the data, right, there is a multiple options is there, right? Azure and folder and SharePoint like that.
Mm. See,
Yeah, so
those things, if you have a Power BI desktop, you can open this, you can see that, right? So Excel workbook means it is going to be just like connecting Excel workbooks. So
yeah, that is fine.
what scenarios you are going, like you are expecting the note?
Yeah, notes means each and every point note it in the notepad. So then after this class, we have to remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that kind of notes we required for that, because it is needful. No? Notes is important. So every time we are watching the videos, we have time now. So we have to monitoring the notes.
See, each and every point, the one which is coming from my end, no, it is not possible, but yeah, I can provide this way. See, Power BI versus data connections, this is how it is. So this is what I plan to provide. Each and every word noting down means, yeah, I'll check once, and then yes,
Yeah, and
I'll try to give level best. Okay.
Yeah, okay, Lakshmi, and one more thing. While we are explaining the class, so you need to mention this kind of interview questions will get, this kind of interview questions will get.
Yes,
Please,
yes, I am going to give you, as even yesterday also I mentioned, right? So this is going to be, yes, we'll get a like a 90% question is there in any interview, like the Power BI data views. Yesterday I mentioned this part.
Yeah.
And yes, just now we started.
You have to mention in the notepad, so we can utilize for that notes. Yeah,
Yep.
because in earlier classes in Logic Labs, so they are providing that kind of notes. So while explaining the class, they are mentioning each and every point in the notepad. Because we have to note it down those points, or if you have any concern doubts for that notes, so they can sort out that doubts.
Okay, sure.
Because you are explaining, it is sometimes it is speedily explaining, so on that time you cannot understand.
Okay, and one more thing, this is just overview. That's the reason I'm just going a little fast. Why? Because so again we are going to discuss each and every point, like Excel workbook, while we are connecting into the data sources. I'm showing that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is just overview kind of.
Okay, fine.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
And the videos, then which every session is, how can you access like videos?
Which one? Or recording sessions?
Recording sessions kind.
So the first 3 sessions are going to be available in YouTube channel and Logic Lab Technologies. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Website. And from 4th session, it is going to be only for paid people.
Paid means look, if I'll paid something like in installment, then it will be okay or something.
That you have to check with the team, Logic Lab support team. I am
Okay.
not sure about the installments because it's, you can go with the website. Okay, our website, Logic Labs. You
Okay.
can, yeah, get the info.
By watching the recordings, I can practice, right? That's
Yes, yes. It's true.
no issue. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, let's start. So this is just, as I mentioned, we are going to discuss about the overview of desktop. We are not entering into the in-depth, okay? So once we started connecting into data sources and then getting data into Power BI, then yes, you can understand how we are using that, okay? Okay, cool. So even same thing, the quick things which are available here. See, in real time, many things which are we using. So they highlighted here. So it's not even required to go into get data and search for Excel workbook or data hub or SQL server and then connecting. Okay, here already it is available. You can just click on this SQL server. It will ask server name and database name. And if you have a query handy, yes, you can place here the query and then load data into the Power BI. Okay, as I mentioned, the SQL server and Excel, and there are few data hubs which we are using. So these things mostly we are using in Power BI as a data source. Data source for Power BI. So that's the reason even they are handy here. Okay, it's not required to go into the get data. Okay, so next go into the Power Query editor. So now here we have an option in home, transform data, and click on transform data. Once we entered here, you can see here Power Query editor. This is new window is open now. This Power Query editor we are using for all the transformations. Okay, so we are not going to get a structured data. We're not going to get a always well structured well modified data which is based on the business requirements. It is not like that. It will be there raw data and we have to do some transformations over there and then we have to load the data into Power BI. That's how. Okay, here also you have an option to load the data source options. See, new source option is available. If you click here, yes, you can connect. Let me show you few things. So let me go here and all files. Just choose this. So I gave this. I browse the location and then it is showing the data here. So if it is good, then fine. Extract table using employee. Once I clicked on this, yeah. Now data is available in our Power Query editor, but not in Power BI desktop. See, still it is empty. You can see here, still it is empty. You don't have any data. Okay, so even this table name also I didn't give. System automatically pick the table name from our Excel file. Okay, if you want to change, yes, you can do it. So here you can see all the table list. Once we load it, for example, I'm going to load one more table. So same source I have to use for different file. I'm just going through this. Let's go and select the other thing. Sorry. Let's go and choose all files. Canada. See, so it is showing all the tables which we loaded into our Power Query editor into our left side. So left side, it will show all the table list. Okay, if you load the 10 tables, yes, 10 tables will visible here. If you select that particular table, it will showcase the data from that table. Okay, and second thing I have to discuss here. So here you can see the properties, right? Name. So if you want to change your table name, yes, you can change here. So by entering like this. Okay, and here you are seeing like applied steps. So applied steps, this is like, these steps we didn't apply. It just automatically system did, right? So this is source. If you want to change source, you can click on this gear icon. Yes, you can choose the new file. That's how we can do that. And second thing is promoted header. So this is system automatically did because it is a CS. When we are taking data from Excel file or CSV, system will perform these two actions automatically. So promoted header means if I'm in source, so you can see here, right? Column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4. Is it meaningful? No. So that's why what system understand, okay, this is not the right column name, just do promote headers. Okay, so one line, it's did that. Okay, promote headers happened in the second step, and product ID, date, JIP, unit. So promote header means it is going to be first column is going to be a column name. Okay, and change data type. So system automatically is changing the data type as well. So if I go here, it will be all or, see, this is number. By seeing it, we can understand this is number. But by default, it is text. You can see here, right? It is text. And here you can see this is date, but still it is showing as a text. And this is zip code, again integer. This is also integer. So these are all in a text form. So system did the step, change type, and it is converted. By understanding the data, system automatically did that. But in SQL or somewhere in other languages, we have to use some functions for that to convert. Correct. But here, system automatically did. For example, this product ID is not the number I need as a text only. What I can do, I can simply click on this and then select text. I can do it. So it will ask, already it happened. You want me to replace or you want me to add one more? So if I click on add new step, see, so whatever transformations we are doing in Power BI query editor, all the transformations will be recorded under applied steps. If you don't want, you can just cancel this. So I don't want this step applied. I can do the cancel. Okay, this is how. Okay, and same here also we have a home, transform, add columns, view tools. These are all options we'll explore in further sessions. Okay, and one more thing I have to discuss here. Oh, in another way also we can rename. You can double click here and then you can rename. And there is a one more column names also we can rename with a double click. Okay, if you see, for example, so I want to rename this product ID into ID. If I do this, see, it will generate the step again. Say renamed column. So this is how we can do that. If I cancel this, automatically the old column name will come here. Okay, that transformation, we cancel it. So that's how we can utilize many options here. Even that promote header also. So if the system is not doing that, even though, for example, we have a nulls in the first row. Okay, so that will pick, but that is not the right column names. We can use this option also, use first row as a header. Then it is going to be, and that is going to be a applied step, and it will record here. It will pick the right columns. Okay, it's not only system, we also can do. That's what I mean to say that. Okay. Any questions here? Please raise your hands, then I'll pick.
Yeah, hi, Lakshmi. Why should we use this? Change the type and where we can use this?
See, we are loading data into Power BI. Okay. As I mentioned, it is giving all the as a text. So if date we have as a text, system will consider this is as a date. How you are going to showcase them? See, you have to present month-wise, year-wise data into front end. If it is text, how you are picking the year? How you are going to pick the month? That is not possible, right? If it is text,
Yeah.
that's the reason. Always the data type should be meaningful.
Okay.
If
so
we are not using this
manually,
data,
we have to change, right? Manually, we need to change.
manually we can do. See, already I mentioned, once we load it, system automatically it is converting. Correct.
Okay.
See, in this step, it's did I am I applied these 2 steps?
No.
No. Once I loaded the data, automatically system.
Automatically. Yeah.
Okay, it's recognized and then it's did that.
Okay.
But sometimes we don't want the system what it did. Okay, such a scenarios, yes, we can do that also. We can change with these options.
So any like a customer is asking for that, like we need to change for the date and like that. Any reports? where
Customer, no. Stakeholders are not going to use. As a BI developer, we have to understand our data.
Okay.
We have to understand our data. And for example, this product ID I'm using as a primary key, for example, but here it has a duplicates. Okay. I'm just giving the example. So this should give a relationship between 2 tables. One table, I have a data type as a text. In another table, I have a data type as a string. No, sorry, integer. So is it possible to give a relationship between those 2 tables?
No.
No, right? Text with the integer, not possible. So that depends on analyzing data from our end. That is minimum knowledge required, right? We have to understand our data, how it looks, how it is, how it should be. Okay.
So this data in local, generally in live projects, this data available in the local system or someone shared that URLs? And where
No,
we can
no.
pick that
Most
URL
of the times we are going to get the data from databases.
databases.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Few things which is not possible to maintain in database, those things will come from SharePoint location. Those will be uploaded by business, and then we'll get access for those files. We can connect from by using a web or SharePoint folder or SharePoint.
Any emails we receive from any like any groups like so this is the data is available, please get the data like that?
Yeah. Means I'm not getting any emails in the sense.
Means so we suppose we get the data from the database, right? So we have database server name like that. Okay, like so in general in real time we are.
See, there will be PO. There will be a PO. Okay. Product owner will be there, and there will be a business side stakeholders also will be there. They will final where exactly data is laying.
So
okay.
Requirement where we will get some
requirement from stakeholders.
Stakeholders directly our Power BI developers will get or any managers like that.
It depends. Okay, few organizations have a IC roles. Few organizations IC roles means IC role they have to reach out stakeholders. They have to get the information from the requirement from the stakeholders. They have to interact with them directly. So few organizations have a POs and or lead or something like that. They are going to interact with the stakeholders. They will get all the inputs from them, and then they are going to pass to us. That's how it depends on organization.
Okay, internal teams any like internal teams are connecting or directly only individual team only Power BI is there? Like any DevOps team or database team like that?
There will be many. There will be many. It's not only Power BI, right?
Okay.
Yeah, there will be a Brewdot team. There will be a Anaplan team. There will be a Cognos team.
With,
many things.
Different teams.
Yes, we have to work with the different teams.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we don't know, right? Exactly to whom we have to work.
As per you are already in the industry, right?
That's what it depends. It depends. I work for marketing department. I work for sales. I work for finance.
Okay.
Okay, there are many things.
Fine.
Hi, Lakshmi.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, basically, what is the uses of this Power Query Editor? like
Power
to
Query Editor is a,
transformations of data.
yes, yes, yes. We have
Means
to.
like if it is a DAT, then you can change it to text or number, something like that.
No, this is for completely ETL. ETL means E stands extract. So we connected data source. Okay.
Mhm.
T
Mhm.
stands transformations. The transformations which are going to be, help us
That
to
I
make
know, Lakshmi. ETL I know, I have worked. That is not. Basically, this Power Query editor, right? It's an editor. Here we can write queries or editing queries or something like that based on the source data, right? Whatever we are importing from the source, right? So
Yes.
this is a table. You have shown me a table, product ID, and what you basically what you do here. We are changing the like if it is a integer value. Product ID is like it's a number, right? Product ID means
Yes,
it's a number.
it is.
So we can, if based on the requirement, we can change the number into tags or something like that. We are doing, or means like kind of things.
Yes, we can
What?
do that as well, and we can do some other things also. For example, I have to extract. See, I don't have month here. Okay, you just
Yeah.
come back to me. He asked me, I
Yeah.
want to see the month-wise the data. Month should be in first 3 letters: Jan, Feb, March, something kind of. So
Okay.
how I can get it?
Jan, you have to write J
I
and
have
something like, yeah,
correct.
formatting kind of. Okay.
So that transformation we can do here.
Okay. So
Okay.
source data is different, like January. So users wants JN instead of January. So you are changing
Even
here
January
like
also is not available. See here, only date is available. From date, we have to pick all the things. In SQL,
Okay.
if you want to get it, we have to write some code. Correct.
Right. Correct. Yeah.
So, but here, language is not required.
Not required.
We can utilize options from here, and then we can do that.
Okay. You are just changing the means like data type of the columns based
Not
on the
only
user. Not only data type, various things
not
are
only
there,
data
right?
type, there are many things. Once we started in depth into the Power Query editor, you can get to know what is the uses
And
of
it,
Power
I
Query
think
editor.
I have heard that Power Query is the most important thing in like
Yes, it is a heart.
Power BI.
It's a heart for Power BI.
Heart of Power
Yes,
BI.
yes.
So
heart
you
of
can
BI.
tell that like it is a heart of, it should like kind of thing, so that we'll concentrate more on these things, more on this topic kind of, right?
Yesterday, I think so. I mentioned Power Query editor is very important, which is going to
Very,
help us do.
yeah. So many things are there. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Got it. Thank you.
Without SQL knowledge or some other language knowledge, we can do it within the Power Query editor, the transformations.
If somebody has SQL, then they will know.
They can do it.
More
Yeah.
on,
For example, this
more
data,
understanding.
yeah. For example, this data is coming from database. Okay.
Yeah.
Converting data types, getting the month, getting the year from the date. These are all things we can write it in code itself. Correct.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So
correct.
people who know SQL, yes, they can write easily instead of doing here all the steps. They can write in SQL code itself and they can get it, load their data and utilize that. They can do the transformations there itself. The people who don't know languages, it is going to be helpful a lot.
Okay. And so many transformations, like in Informatica, whatever transformations are there, here also there, I think, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Concatenations, right?
Yes,
Date,
append, match, joins are there.
Yeah.
Joins
Joins
also we
are
are
there.
doing here itself. Joins concept, you know, like in SQL, it's
inner outer joins,
subqueries. So these are all we can perform by using just one option. You can see here match queries, append queries. You can see here all, right? So you can utilize these options and then we can join multiple tables into one. The join conditions also we can apply here itself. And we can do the calculated columns also. We can add if you want more columns, like which are going to be like as I mentioned, the month, year, something kind of. It's not only for month and year. Some like for example, revenue is there. So instead of revenue, I want to do based on this. I have to do some calculations between this. Yes, we can do that also. Let's wait. Okay.
Okay. No. I just wanted to have an understanding how this tool is like functioning kind of things. So that I'm trying to like compare with like different things, right? I'm working in Anaplan, right? You mentioned Anaplan is a data source.
Yes, we
right?
are using.
So in Anaplan, we are doing the budgeting and forecast financial things, right? So export is there. So you can use the export file like CSV file here
Yes.
for
Yes.
data visualizations kind of things, right?
Yes. Yes, we can.
Yeah, got it. No issue. Thank you.
Okay, cool.
Go on.
Yeah, thank you. So, it's Aparo have some question.
Yeah, Lakshmi, we are transforming data from our local PC. Can we, if we update any changes or any updates in the.
Sorry. Could you please repeat the question? Sorry for that.
Yeah. So we are taking this data from our local PC also, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
if we change any changes in the data or any updates in the data, so can we add immediately here, or we have to refresh? Is there any option to refresh here?
Yes, if we refresh this, automatically it will come.
Okay.
So here we have a refresh option, no?
Mhm.
Yeah, it will
And-
update that file, whatever
and-
you did.
Okay, we can also change here, enable to update here also, right? We have not only in the local PC, if we have to change the data in this area also, right?
No, here we can't allow, like it is not going to be allow
Hmm.
us to modify data in the sense we can't add the rows.
Okay,
We
okay.
can't add the rows, yeah. It
Only
is not,
okay, renaming is only available.
yeah, existing data we can modify.
Okay.
Okay, for example, so 550 is their product ID. So 550 is old product ID, which is expired. Now they introduce new product ID. Okay. So instead of doing there in the source, we can do it here also, but it is not going to be impact on the source.
Okay, okay.
Okay, such a scenarios, yes, see 550, I can select replace value. So all the 550s are going to be update with the new value. This one is possible, but not the adding new rows.
Okay.
If we want to do that, adding new rows, take same structure and enter data, use here option. Okay, place here column names, add the rows, and then append that data into the new table, which is that is possible, but not in the existing table.
Okay. So after loading, after transforming this data, we have to load this into Power BI, right?
Yes, yes. If I click on here, we have option, no, close and apply.
Okay.
Then only it is going to be load data into Power BI. Till that time, it will be only 1000 records. Once we close and apply, all the transformations will apply on the tables, which we did in the Power Query editor, and it will showcase the data into here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Depends on the data, it will take that time, right?
Yes.
To load the data. Okay.
Yeah. See. Now, see, as I mentioned, this is like a Excel. Correct. Columns and the records. And you can see the how many records are there also, count of records. Okay. And the data modeling. This is how the tables looks. If you have a relationship between the tables, yes, we can give that relationship here. Okay.
Okay, Lakshmi, thank you.
Okay, cool. Any questions or concerns from anyone? So we have a lot of things. So don't worry, we are going to discuss about each and every point. Okay. And you can have the things with handy once we're done with the course. Okay. Pavan is still, I don't know. So Franco, you raised your hand.
Yeah, so I was asking that for the Power Query editor, right? For you to get the data that you got, I saw you were able to upload the data for the table. But let's take, for example, you have a requirement from the PO or from the business side that they want you to give to bring analytics to an existing website or an existing application, and they have like backend tables with data in them. How would you extract that data from their backend table
Yes, there
into
is
a query editor?
Yeah, there is a SQL Server connection if the data is landed in SQL databases. Yes, you can use this connection. Okay, you can provide server name and the database name. And then just if already you are a SQL developer, you can write a code here. Otherwise, you can use direct, like you can log in into that. Let me show you. I think so. I have. Let me open. Let me open my SQL server. Then I'll give the credentials. How it looks, I'll show you. Okay, and if it is like if it is database, you can use this. If it is Azure one, yes, you can go with the more options. Okay, it will open the, yeah. So go to Azure SQL database. You can use this option. Okay.
Okay.
And say you're also same. You have to provide server details and the database details.
Okay, let's say for example where they don't have tables, but they want like, let's take like a call center. They want to have like turnaround time for like call center for an application hosting a
SAP
call
contact,
center.
SAP
Right.
kind of you are talking about. Yes, we can connect
Mhm.
SAP also here, ERP systems also. Few things are allowed. But
Okay.
it's required some installations into our systems. Okay, go through with the, this option. Okay, new source option is there. No, just go through with that. You can understand what are all things you can connect.
Okay.
Okay, just go through once. Okay, so let me try that. So here we have, this is what the server name. It's my local server, so I can copy this. New source SQL server. So I have to provide SQL server. So this database is optional. Whatever you have access, you can get it all the list once. And you have to give the sign in. This Windows authentication. Okay. See, I have two databases and I can expand this. I can select the table. See, it is looking like this. Just click on it. So it will load the data.
Okay.
Okay, this is how. So you know already SQL. What you can do instead of coming in this way, you can write it code here itself. Select statement you can write. Okay. Now database name also we have to give, because if we have a multiple databases, it's good to maintain the database name. Okay. So, the database, just copy this. Sorry, it's EMP. Instead of choosing from there, we can load it like this. See, this step is not required. See, now I connected to SQL Server. So it's not applied the steps which is did for like which is happened for CSV file and the Excel file. So promoted header change type is happened for CSV file and the Excel files, but not for the server data.
Because we connected directly to the
server. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's how it is. So we'll discuss each and everything like once we started on the things.
Yeah, hi,
Right.
Lakshmi.
Yes.
Yeah, how should we know that here this is using the joins and subqueries like that?
Yes, we are using in
Yeah,
Power
we are
Query.
using, but how we know that here the subquery is required and joins is required?
See, if you're a backend developer, you can write it here itself, right? While extracting.
Okay, requirement. How we know that that requirement?
Oh, that requirement you're talking about.
Yeah.
So see, the thing. So we'll discuss on that tomorrow. Why? Because it's already 11 o'clock. Just few seconds are available here. So what I can do, so I'll explain like, many things are coming up on the questions on requirement, how we'll get and all, no? So what I'll do, so how it is going to be a first step. Okay, first step in the sense, how we are getting requirement, is it stakeholder or PO? What about data source details, how we are getting done,
Okay.
and how we are going to start with the report. We'll discuss on it, okay? Tomorrow.
And one more thing, and theoretical questions and real-time interview questions also.
Sorry, your voice.
Yeah, and while explaining the class, theoretically questions we required and practically like in interview questions also, please topic wise.
Yes. Topic wise, I'll let you know which is going to be honest.
And while
Okay.
explaining also note it down in notepad points, important
Sure.
points.
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Any questions from anyone? All good, right? Shashi Khan. I saw your hand rise. Shashi Khan.
Okay. Am I audible, Lakshmi?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. I just joined this group. I don't know about the Power BI. I mean, do I need to register before to join this session, or what it is exactly? I just got an invite from the WhatsApp group. That's the reason I just raised my hand. I don't know anything about the Power BI.
Yes, there are links, right? There are links.
Yep.
Once you click on the Zoom link, it will ask for the registration. Like it will ask for your details, right? Correct.
Yeah, I've completed those details. Yep.
So use the WhatsApp link also if you want to get more updates on it. Add join into the WhatsApp group. And the
Yep.
second thing, first 3 days will be like a free sessions. Okay, demo kind of. From Monday or somewhere, we are going to create a new Zoom link, which is going to be for only paid people.
Okay. How can I expect? I mean, how can I get that paid link? I mean, how can we process with the payments?
So you
and
can
all
log
those
in
things?
Logic Lab Technologies. There will be a course. Just let me open that link.
If I just joined the WhatsApp group, I just joined the WhatsApp group link. If I can get the updates in that, so that I can directly join the session. So that's the reason.
1 minute. Let me open the link.
So you're going to start in the Indian Standard Times, right? IST time, right? Am I right?
Yes. 10 to 11.
Okay. Because I'm in Australia, so that's the reason. So if I can get it, do you have any different time zones, or only specific 10 to 11? What is it exactly?
As of now, this is the one we started. So we not yet plan. If we plan something else, then yes, you'll get a update as you are part of WhatsApp group. No, you'll get update on it.
Yeah,
See, here you can see.
joined.
Yeah, here you can see.
just-
Just use this link. Let me post this link here. Okay, this is Logic Lab Technologies link. You can go there. Okay, here you can see view all courses. Just click on it.
Yeah.
Come down.
1 minute. Just okay. Where's the we all courses?
Here it is. Here it is.
Okay.
main page.
Got it.
We all
Yep.
courses. Just scroll down. Here we
Mhm.
have the Power BI, Microsoft Power BI batch 134. You can see here, right?
Okay.
Just click
Do
on
we
this.
have automation testing for Selenium testing as well in this thing?
No, maybe you can reach out support team. If you have anything, you will get update on it. So here we
Okay,
have a
done.
mail ID. Let
I'll
me
take care of
post the
this thing,
mail
yeah,
ID.
first.
Yeah. Let me
Yeah,
post this
how many
mail ID
days
as well.
would be? Okay, got it. I'll take the screenshot just a minute.
Yeah,
Yep.
let me post here. You can-
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
And one more thing, how many days will be the session will be continued? How many days? How long it will be?
So including for Power BI, it will be 30 days. We are discussing
Okay.
about the SQL as well, basic SQL, because basic SQL knowledge is required. It's not like always we are going to get the data from Excel files or CSV or SharePoint, something else.
Absolutely right. Yes.
Yeah. So most of the organizations most of them, almost all organizations are using databases. So
Yeah.
that's the reason. So we planned for basic SQL training, which is going to be help them at least they can access the databases with the knowledge, and then they can write the select statement. So these things we are
Yeah.
going to discuss on the SQL part. and entire course will be 45 days.
Okay.
Yeah, 30 days for Power BI and 10 or 15 days for SQL. It depends on. See, today we have a lot of questions. If things are happening
Got
here,
it.
that's why we
Yeah, I
get
knew
5
about
days.
SQL. Yeah.
Okay, then cool. So it will help you a lot if you learn Power BI. Or definitely.
Yeah, that's the reason. I just
This
want to
will be
update my CV. Currently pursuing my master's here. So that's the reason if I could complete this thing, that would be really helpful for the project.
Okay, you can go with this website. Okay, you'll get the.
Yep. I'll take care of it. Thank you so much, Lakshmi. Thank you for that
Okay,
information.
cool.
I'll register it. Yep. Thank you.
Okay, so we are in time. So thank you. Thanks for all the questions. First of all, there will be many people have the same questions, but yeah, they are not raising hands. So they also get the clarity on it. Very good session. It was, yeah, cool. I hope it's like, whatever we discussed, it's at least it gave some knowledge on it, right?
Yeah.
What
Thank
it
you.
is
Thank you, Lakshmi, for that. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thanks all.